Hello everyone, let's start some battles for Summer Cup. Today I asked a friend to play for me, so he's going to use Shadow Forretress on the lead with Furret as a safe swap and Jellycent as a closer. So let's start these battles. So, Forretress versus Furo, it's not a good lead at all, but he wants to stay in because the bug bite damage is huge, as you can see. Let's see how it's going to be played. So he goes for the Rock Tomb, probably it's going to be shielded. Okay, now he goes for Furret, and this guy answers with Chestnut. So this guy is just countering the options from my friend. And what can a Furret do versus a Chestnut? Few things, but the best decision is to let it go because double superpower will be more than enough. And I'll go for Forretress. He thinks in the same way, but it's kind of difficult to play like this because you just got countered on the lead and countered on the switch, so what else can he do? So he's shielding this Joron, but that hero is loaded, so probably this game is more than over. Resisted this drill back because it has good IVs, but this game is over, so it's a 9 tails now. A bit too late, but it is what it is, and okay. Let's move for the next one. Probably Furo is the worst lead you can find against this team. So, Macargo lead, awful lead, so you gotta switch for Furret here. And it could be over it, could be Rock Tomb. Decides to call over it, and it was well shielded. And now it's Batlle. And he's running Bullet Seed instead of Acid, which is great for him because Furret can outpace this Batlle with that Bullet Seed and reach this sweet to cost a shield, which is great. So it has to shield to get the alignment, which is a great play. And now this guy switch right away for Macargo and he's locked in versus Jellycent. So this will be a Rock Tomb for sure. And he goes for Surf after the Incinerate. So Macargo is down. And now it's the Ferrothorn in the back. And the things are now looking great because Forretress has open path to get rid from this Ferrothorn. The bug bite damage is a real menace, and with a Centum adding that extra damage and lowering the defense from Ferrothorn would be even great. Look at that damage, Jesus Christ. And Ferrothorn has done massive damage here, and the victory is one step ahead and good game. So as you see, this battle started with a really bad lead and overcome with Furret doing the dirty job versus Batlle, and then Forretress cleaning that Ferrothorn. So let's move for the next battle. So this seems a cool team to play. Not so cool if you face a Furo lead, but not sure if that thing is too common, but let's find out. Let's see what's going to be now. It's taking a while, not sure why. Probably players are playing Great League instead of this Summer Cup. But Great League now with Mimikyu, I don't guess it would be a funny place to play. That thing should be banned because it works as a third shield, so I guess that's not the way you want to play Go Battle. And yeah, it's a camera up lead. I gotta go for Furret and goes immediately for Swift. because this thing is kind of squishy. So gotta shield this move, whatever's going to be. It's a Rock Tomb, and now it's a Licky, which is not that great because it's a bulky Pokemon, but tries to take this damage. And now going for Fortress. So goes for the Centum, and yes, from this range is enough. Let's see if we can reach that Centum versus Camerupt. And no, very unfortunate, so go for Jellycent. Don't have to shield this Rock Tomb. So goes for the Surf. Probably this guy doesn't want to shield this. And now it's his own Jellycent. And here's the things can get tricky, because if you risk a bait and it calls it, it's game over. So he goes for Shadow Ball and gotta shield this. This guy has two double charge moves. It was the bait, and it catch this possible Shadow Ball with Furret, which is great. But it was another Surf, so that's Shadow Ball loaded, will do massive damage. Probably not enough from this range, but that fast move survived with like 1 HP and good game. That saves that catch just won that game. It was a huge call. Probably that player was not expecting that catch, but it was a predictable play, but kinda risky, so it's decided to go. And now it's a Electrode to Elite, which is awesome for Fortress. This is an obvious wild charge, and now he goes for a Bomb Snow and surrenders. This guy probably didn't have a counter for Shadow Forretress, and Shadow Forretress is so powerful even in neutral matchups, so this guy just ran away. And let's move for the next one. So it's a Ninetales lead, awful. It's the third fire lead I'm seeing. Not sure if fire type leads are that common, but that's kind of annoying playing like that. Getting 3 fire type leads. It's the only weakness from Fortress, so kind of frustrating in my point of view. So that Fortress is almost over. Decides to let it go and survive with 1 HP and reach this final swift. Let's see if that shield will be casted, and it was. Now goes for Jellycent, farming down that Fortress, and this guy goes for. Okay, this was very weird, and this guy surrenders as well because he played so bad. So my friend got the Jellycent. This guy brought Ninetales with Jumpluff in the back, and then switched for Jumpluff and got countered by the Fortress that this player already saw, so very weird. Probably misclicked, not sure what happened there, but good game. So this was the battles from my friend. His team seems awesome. Hope you enjoyed, and see you next time.